Right. I mean, it's bullshit because everybody thinks they're the anomaly of everything that they do.
Well, no, they think they're the upper echelon.
The shit.
Yeah.
And no one can have a good idea. And, S&M, I saw a thing on S&M today is how their team has gotten so much bigger. And who was it? Cole Levy that said that BMX has saved his life. That if it wasn't for these guys in this sport, that I'd probably already be dead.
Yeah.
Because he's a badass now. But the thing about it is people, you have to be willing to listen a little. I mean, I have a team, I have a shop, and if people, I'll at least listen. I may not like what you're saying, but if it's legitimate, okay, fine. We're gonna put it on the books and see if we can fix it. But I at least listen. I mean, but then again, I'm not the big money bike shop guy.
The dude,
I'm small.
Yeah.
I'm very small, but it's one of those things that's like you got to at least give it a little bit of credibility because they're making a suggestion to you.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens. At least I bowl it over.
I've built tracks before, and I've told track operators we should get a meeting with the riders, and the riders come out and like, okay, what do you want?
Best way to build a track.
A couple of weeks ago, when I was like, hey, dude, why is the stream shitty?
There we go.
That's a legitimate question.
It's not Gmo's fault.
We're back up.
No, at the Grands. Yeah, it's not good. We were there last year trying to do a show of our own. You couldn't get any service.
Right.
How do they not have a fucking tower from hell there?
And
you can't get service for anything over
there.
The
Chili Bowl is next month.
Right, and it's going to be the same shitty service.
And
exactly.
We posted it last week, and he got a response to it saying, "Yeah, we go to the Chili Bowl and we get the same shitty service."
Yeah.
Why don't they have one?
It's infrastructure on the back end. Like the facilities old.
Put it on top of the band, the miner out in the front of the whole thing.
Why can't USA BMX? Because they're in Tulsa now. Why don't they go find that equipment that they can bring in and they can up it? And then Gmo doesn't have to listen to a bunch of idiots like me be like, Gmo, why is it all skippy? And
you don't have to work so hard either.
Right.
Because the dude's talented and he should have the opportunity to showcase
what he does.
BMX.
Yes.
And
yes.
No, yeah, definitely.
But when he's not able to,
buy that tower.
Yeah.
Buy that tower you have to have.
Or go find a system that rolls up in a box van.
They buy that. What is it? How big is that jumbotron they have out there? 300 or
dude, I think it's huge.
100 by 50 or whatever it is.
Yeah,
you can't tell me you can't get a internet service or a Wi-Fi or whatever it is.
Oh, I mean, dude,
you said, in a box van rolls up and shoots that shit up out of the top of the box van.
Right,
the big ass tower with all this fucking data coverage.
Yep.
I mean, we were there last year. I had to go down to T-Mobile because it's a T-Mobile arena. Well, everybody had Verizon. I had T-Mobile. So I went to T-Mobile and I bought a hotspot. Dude, we were golden.
Yeah.
But you shouldn't have to do that.
No.
Not in a race that big.
And I'm not even saying provide it to the
masses.
So here's what would happen. If you imagine like USA BMX has this contraption, this truck, right? And they come in for every race, and Gmo, he knows his business. He's a professional. He goes, gets everything set up, and you have these feeds, and you put more cameras out there. Like actually make it a product. And he's filming all these races. That's great.
Yeah,
right.
And it's good. It's not glitching. It's not doing all those things that happen right now, especially when it gets overloaded, right?
Oh, yeah.
People watching it.
Oh, yeah.
Events on Sunday.
So they have their own setup. They should have their own setup. And then at the Grands, if we're talking about the Grands just themselves, Tulsa and the convention or what is it? Is it a convention center? Whatever it is that.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay, so then all the people can use that system, and USA BMX has its own satellite system. That works. Gio in the long run gets to actually do what he's good at, show his profession and make it happen. And me up in Idaho sitting there watching the Grands, I'm like, I get something that I'm like, dude, what in the hell?
Exactly.
Why can't I just watch this? I get it. I'm spoiled. We're all spoiled. We want it right now and everything else, but at least give the man the opportunity to do something professional.
Yeah, let him do what he's known for doing
and showcase what BMX is.
Right.
Because people don't want to watch it if it's not.
I know the Grands, the none of the Grands, the mains. Chris Westbrook came over, and he brought pizza and whatever we're going to see. We're going to watch main events, and we got about 3/4 of the way through mixed open, and it shut down. Oh. And we waited for I don't know half an hour, just waiting for it to come back on. We tried everything we could try, and Chris he builds computers at his house. He knows how the shit works. I don't. He does. And it didn't come on. He left. He got all the way almost to Stockton. He goes, he calls me. He goes, is that what it takes for me to leave your house for the Grand to come back on? And at that, and I never heard the phone call. Right. I never heard the message. I'm in the shop working on. So I said, fuck it. I'm not going to watch it. I'm welding. And I didn't hear nothing. 9:30, 10 o'clock at night, our time. I look at my phone. It says, that's what it takes me to leave for it to come back on. I'm like, are you shitting me? Are you fucking kidding me? All I wanted to do was watch Ricky and Quinn. That's all I wanted. Yeah. And so I had to go in the house. I said, fuck, it's cold out here. I'm going to the house. And I started put it back on. Fast forward to I'll watch the races. I'm like, God, this is bullshit. Because we were going to watch it. We had pizza. We had the whole thing, dude. Ice chest full of, or refrigerator full of beer. That's going to be a good night. Yeah. Shit, it cut off about halfway through mixed open. I'm like, this is bullshit.
When they market it, right? They have these good shows, and it starts at the very bottom. Like Gmo is doing what he's doing right now. He does a good job. He does a good job with what he has. He can, if he had
work with what you got,
it's better, right?
Right. Run what you brung.
When you start to market it like that, and you start to invest into putting it out there like that, that's when you get these sponsors coming in, right? Like, you want Toyota to sponsor your event. Don't have glitchy, shitty video, and you have a professional crew there that is good at what they do, and they're like, well, what are we supposed to do? The facility only puts out this much. Invest in your infrastructure.
You pay nothing for the event center to have this Grands every year,
right?
You have the money to go ahead and buy a fucking antenna.
Invest in the infrastructure to make more money.
It costs money to make money.
You have to spend money to make money.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and so like it's a shame that they don't see it. I don't know where it is. I don't know what it is. I
don't have any details.
Yeah, whoever makes that decision, whoever does that, like if you ever watch this, like, dude, take a chance, like roll the dice.
Hey, got Paul Depew.
Indoor
Eastman Lane, dude. Yep. Rock Island indoor, dude. He's getting ready to put 100+ motos for the fucking state qualifier on the 1st of January.
Dude, it'd be sick if he goes to public television and has him come in and film it.
You should.
Dude, you never know with him.
Hey, I tell you what, flat corners, flat pedal, 3616, bro. It's time.
106 feet.
You remember 106 foot first straight.
Right.
It's dude, sprint my ass. Yeah. It's a fucking haul.
Yeah.
And you know what? It's on it. The racing is great.
Hairspray those tires, man.
Yeah, Coca-Cola, hairspray, whatever you got.
Exactly.
I told years ago when Crabtree was running Battleborn, I told him one time, I'm like, hey, dude, you know what we should do? We should go invest in like 3 or 4 GoPros or some kind of a camera system.
Uh-huh.
We're doing it right now. We're on camera. And he's like, well, why would we do that? And I said, well, why don't we video this and put it on public access?
Let people know what we're doing.
Dude, damn right.
Yeah, and something's gonna happen where they're like, hey, dude, they're racing BMX.
1,000 people see it. 2 people come in.
You know what? Yeah,
Start.
you get another person involved in Stoke and BMX. You've won the battle.
Exactly.
You get 10, you've won the battle. Like, and you're not doing any harm. It was kind of at the end of where John was. His health was getting, starting his health a little bit. I can understand why not. And then, there was a time when we had some money in that account, and so we had this idea to do a new gate. And John was like, "Let's get the gate done." Again, we were talking about earlier. I came up with these plans for John, and then the whole the Paradise fire happened.
Oh,
And I remember John coming to me, and he's like, "Hey, we need to talk." The board met, for Battleborn, and he's like, "I don't want to get a gate. I want to donate the money to Chico BMX track, Silver Dollar, for families that were impacted by
yes,
that."
absolutely.
And then we were like, "Yep, let's do it." And then I remember I made a big check. Like I went on Adobe
Really?
Illustrator, and
What
I
a
made
guy.
check. And then we were like, "Here's the money." Marty, I think Marty was still involved within that, and John went up there and handed over the money we were going to get for our gate. That's, for one, that's BMX, that's family right there.
Right.
But also, like, it was a good thing. We didn't get to do the video thing, but it would have been cool to do it. Like, and it's still a thought. I still think about it all the time. I'm not even involved with BMX right now. Like,
You're a schoolboy.
No, dude.
But I'm like thinking, like, hey, dude,
it'll come.
Why are tracks not, Roseville's sick,
Killing it.
and they have such a good group of people there now,
Right.
Hell, I know when all that shit happened with Paradise, Marty Law and Matt Heaps, they were going to SoCal because they were trying to get donations for the kids that lost their bikes.
Yeah.
I said, dude, stop in Antigua. I loaded. They had a truck with a camper shell on it. I'm like, dude, you done fucked up.
Truck?
Yeah, I don't know whose truck it was. I don't know, but I'm like, because I gave them Rubbermaids that were for me to Rick, full of shit, pants, jerseys, parts,
the whole thing.
I mean, I damn near fill the back of the truck up. He goes, well, fuck, what about I said, you probably should have stopped here last. I said, I told you I would take care of you.
Yeah.
And they were like, holy shit. Yeah, but you know what? That's what we do.
I remember John and Jake went over to Chico and like handed that check to him. And I remember John, like, he's trying to justify to me, like, you don't have to justify nothing to me, dude. Go, dude.
On my track,
I'm 100% behind that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like,
their whole city, when McDonald's burns down, shit's bad.
Dude, when you have 30 seconds to get out of your home and you're consumed by a fire that's burning at like 274 miles per hour, you don't have a choice. Like,
McDonald's burned, dude. Cinder block. It's all cinder block and it burned down.
You're not going live on the beer show.
No, you ain't going live. You'd be like to get out there with your life. And most of them were, but not all of them.
I think, like, where I'd go with it is tracks, local tracks, Roseville, and if Valencia was on here or whatever, like, what if you were to take and invest $1,000 into some video cameras, and then you go to public access? They'll give you the time for free.
Yeah.
You just have to show up with it. You don't even have to do it live. Do it, tapulate and learn how to do a quick edit to where you can make a thing and then do a voiceover on it, And,
right.
I got a guy to voiceover.
You want to race BMX?
Because you can't go to the schools anymore and do it
and
advertise.
No.
Used to could, but not now. I don't know why, but you can't.
And then it's grassroots. It's word of mouth. Hey,
yes.
Check this out. There's a BMX show on Saturday evenings at 8:00, and you should check it out. And they check it out, and then you get a rider. You get one rider, and maybe they come in the BMX league. Who knows? Whoever knows how it works. Whatever. We can't determine.
Possibilities are endless.
We can determine that there's going to be viewership, and people are going to want to come and watch.
Right.
So, like, it's easy to market BMX. You just have to get creative with it, and we're BMXers. Take the first pedal, or take the chance.
Honestly, just get on your bike and give it a shot. Because I guarantee you, dude,
it's
nothing like you'll ever know. You'll never experience it other than if you're a wrestler or a pole vaulter, something you do on your own.
Yeah.
You don't. Most kids at this age, at the young ages, they don't it's all teams, football, soccer, basketball, baseball, whatever. BMX, it's all on you.
Yeah.
And some kids are really driven towards that. Unfortunately, I mean, it's not that it's a bad thing, but I've had a lot of kids that they don't do team sports.
Right.
That's not them. Because, no, this guy's a jerk and this guy don't try and this whatever. It's all me.
Right.
I'm like, hell, you're in the right sport, bro.
Yeah.
This, and when you get in with this, go wrestle for the off season and then come back for BMX. I said, you'll be a killer.
Yeah.
It's just, it's weird because there's so much. I attribute, like I said, I attribute everything I did in my life as far as athletic wise to BMX. And I started when I was 5, but it was on you.
Yeah.
If you got your ass kicked, dude, you need to work harder. And back in the day, we would only race once a month, in the 70, 73, 74.
Right.
It's like, and then for me being ADD and everything else, and if you get grounded, you don't get to race. I'm like, we only race once a month. How are you going to take that away from me? Dude, you miss a month racing. Holy shit, it's one day. But you think your whole world falls apart, but you don't fuck up.
Right.
I didn't get in trouble no more.
You learn real quick.
Yes. Big
I
deal.
was the same. My parents were the same way.
Don't get fucking stretched.
Yeah, and don't be a jerk off. Like, do your homework.
Exactly.
Eat your green beans.
Do your chores.
Yeah.
Clean your room.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm done with it right now. I'm like, you little bastard, dude. You're like a pig.
Do your shit, goddamn.
Yeah, pick up your shit, put it away. You're an only child at this point because my nephew, but like, goddamn, dude, you have no idea what you should do to your cousin for not doing the shit you're not doing.
Fuck, you ain't lying.
Yeah.
Oh.
So it's all there for the taking, and it just takes
It will make you mentally strong and a better person in life.
Oh yeah.
and it takes maybe a kid to be like, hey, I got my GoPro, I'm going to film this, and I'm going to do this.
So you watch yourself on GoPro when you filmed it, you're like, I just did that.
Yeah,
dude. Rick Carter, feel this. I don't have shit.
Dude, you ain't gotta fucking tell me.
Yeah, I mean, it don't take much as a kid to think, damn, I did that.
Rick does a fakie. Yeah.
All 3 inches of it.
Oh, dude, we're
No
fucking,
beer crushing, no nothing.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, we're people are getting effed up. Honestly,
not by your fakies, they ain't.
No.
Hey guys, thanks a lot for tuning in. We really
definitely
appreciate it.
Dude. I mean, goddamn.
I know it's kind of a slow going night, but you know what?
Big Jim fucking
info.
checking in, dude.
Info,
Good stuff.
the shit we learned from this guy here.
Appreciate
It goes
the whole
it's
thing and
awesome.
everything. It's good insight. We don't get that shit.
No,
Freaking
no.
Nobody gets that.
Unless you hang out with Jim.
So I mean, just you can't.
You know what we didn't do? Because we didn't have Rick on the show, Rick Lowry,
Yeah.
because he has been
get
his
lower
whole life. His whole life he's been in this,
We could do that.
like yourself. But now, I mean, he's been a track operator for what, 4 years now?
Getting on there.
But I mean, Jim, we really appreciate it because the insights you have, dude. I mean, I know we come from the same background for our whole lives. This is what we did, but you've gone way above what I've done. And as far as the Paris Bonnets,
I mean, it's the same thread.
the whole, I mean, you've done a lot more than I have. And for me, that's God. I can't even think enough.
Yeah, it's just always been.
But it's a passion.
Yeah, and let's go ride our bikes. And have
Exactly.
fun. That's
If
all.
you can't go ride your bike and have fun, I said I can't tell you how many nationals I went to.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers are bitching about the pro. I mean, I bitched a lot, but I wasn't doing it in staging. But even in staging, people are bitching. Like, bro, if you can't have fun here,
Right.
go the fuck home
Mm-hmm.
because you're in the wrong place.
Yeah.
As much as it may suck when I'm racing fucking Harry Larry and fucking Pistol Pete,
The whole thing.
I'm gonna have fun riding a bike.
Right.
Yeah. I mean,
And
well,
it's
shit,
fun to
dude.
try to beat them.
We get
Right.
fucking-
Hey, sun shines on the dogs. That's every once in a while.
Hey.
You just never know.
You got 2 weeks, dude. Fucking East Moline.
I was gonna say
Rock
Vegas,
Island,
but-
Rock Island Indoor, dude. Their state race is January 1st.
I don't.
It's
think
one of the biggest.
Does Beer Budget have the budget to get us all there?
Oh my
Fucking
god,
can't
dude!
even get me
If
there. He wants the card. God.
If I could,
It
we
won't be an
would-
airline
we
ticket.
would.
It'll be a whole lot of bullshit. I know how this guy rolls.
Because East Moline, dude, their live shit.
I would love to
is
go.
So fucking
It's
good.
just like Blue Springs. Blue Springs has a live feed for their races.
man, dude.
It's so good.
Yeah.
It's like we have racers. We have 2 kids on our team that live there. and we watch them, and it's like they're in St. Louis, bro.
What doesn't the play that indoor up in Minnesota have it too, or Wisconsin?
Rays indoor?
No.
That's Michigan.
Rum River.
Rum River.
Yeah, Rum River.
I don't think they have a. Do they have a live feed?
Yeah, they have a live feed, but they're not like how Big Paul is over there at East Moline.
Where you have to move all the shit out of the way, put your ramps up, race, and employees shove the fuck away.
Yeah, they're racing on the track.
Dude, and he's putting like 160, 150 foot fucking straightaway with no obstacles, a flat turn.
I'm sorry, that is
Pin
fucking so
it to the
legit.
corner, dude.
Exactly. 36, 60. You might be a little rough going getting the first corner,
you know,
but
you don't see shit like that.
No,
but
no.
Keep the short end on that bike.
Yeah.
Keep the rear end short, dude.
Exactly.
You want to get that chain as short as you can and get down that first straightaway too. Like,
but
because it's an effort. Right there, bro. But you know what? They're racing. It's snow 10 feet outside, and they are racing their bikes.
It's a good time.
And fuck my life, those guys are just sending it. I mean, they're hammering each other in the corners and shit.
Dude, the kids have no fucking idea. They don't care.
No.
You know,
A couple years from now, they'll be like, fuck, we can't know where to race.
Yeah.
Remember back in the day, we're at East Moline? Yeah, that's great because it's not going to happen forever.
right.
Because not everybody's going to give you a warehouse to run your race in.
Yeah.
And then have to move all your shit out of the way so they can go back to work on Monday.
Yeah.
People don't do that.
Nope.
People are not that considerate and don't give a shit. But they do, and it's awesome.
Yeah, and he puts on a good show.
Yes.
Does a good job.
I'm sorry. Here, come take my warehouse and have your race. Just put all that, move all your shit out of the way, stack it against the wall, and come back next weekend. And it's all good.
Clean up hooks or-
Yeah.
Who does that? Who does that? Hey, I mean, I do. I mean, hey, use the shop, put the shit away when you're done. I'll be back in a couple weeks, whatever. I don't care. But as far as a warehouse where they're making money, hand over fist, doing what they do, yeah, here, go ahead and use it.
I think PI up in
It's a big
Seattle
thing.
too, right?
Yep. Yeah. You got PIR over there in Washington and shit with Moore and stuff that does their big thing.
Oregon's got a couple of indoor tracks now, right?
Yeah,
And-
they used to
and,
in Eugene.
you know,
When I
big-
lived up in Portland,
yeah,
I would go to
right.
You know,
Eugene and
big Joel, dude. Joel, big supporter of the show. You know, tune into a lot of his shows and tunes into what we got to say. But
It's rough, man. I mean,
it's huge.
to be in those states where
it's a big thing.
snows like this. And if you're a diehard, yeah, well, you're at Reno, it's the same thing, but you could take an hour and a half drive down the mountain and go to Roseville.
I'm in.
Yeah.
No, now.
But now in Idaho,
I'm in
yeah, you're
Idaho.
fucked.
Yeah, I'm fucked.
You volunteered.
Yeah, and it's fine. Like I get
It is. Hey, 4 years, 3 years, whatever it's going to be, I'll be done,
Yeah.
and I can ride where I want to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just follow the sun.
I just need to find the alternative.
You know,
What's the alternative?
hey.
I'm gonna start training or something.
Ah, fuck all
Hey,
that.
No, I have to, man.
hey, everybody that tunes into the show, dude, appreciate everybody. Big Jim. Hey,
The man, the myth, the legend, Jim
Hey,
Sievert.
what a fucking Saturday, baby.
Thanks,
you
Jim,
know,
for showing up. We really appreciate it, bro.
The mayor
We
of
really do.
BLBP. If you don't know BLBP, bud, then
Dude, I keep telling you, he's the governor.
you just
the
the governor, the
HNIC,
the
whatever
whole
you want to
thing.
call it.
You know, the seat of the Congress,
Yeah, he's doing well.
it's there. You know,
And now if you need something drawn up for your house, whatever, now you know who to hit up. He's
you
the
know,
man.
but
Yeah, let me know. Art.
having big
I
Jim
need to
on the
pay for
show,
my bills.
greatly appreciate it, Jim.
Thank you.
With, I mean, dude, your insight just is impeccable. Always
Makes
is.
every week's show is better because we could throw a little Sievert in there. And like, Jim Sievert, the hacksaw. Yes.
Well,
that's
you know
awesome.
what? You get a couple of zingers in there, and it's like, yeah, but what about this? You know, yeah,
Ask Jim.
Just-
He'll tell you.
Hey,
Yeah.
dude, good stuff.
Thanks, guys. We really appreciate y'all.
Jim,
Yeah.
appreciate
Like,
you coming by.
subscribe, share.
You know, and with everybody involved with Napa Valley Pool, you know, you just come here from the end of the
Christmas party.
season Christmas party and stuff for MVP and stuff, and you know, Neil the dude, Marcy and Mike Davis, just everybody involved, Rasheen, just a great freaking concept, dude. And I mean, honestly, that's all you can say.
Yeah.
You know, you cannot freaking put another fucking nail on the head with
How you went to
went on
Rashane's
there.
house, bro. You went to, I'm sorry,
You know?
Tariq's house. Long story. But and he's got everything now.
Yeah.
That guy's going to be the ultimate training facility. And you can see it. I've seen it when he started building. I'm like, here we go. Because Rasheen, the guy, he's Rasheen the machine. He's always been able to ride.
Oh, he's got a hell of insight. You know,
He's all right, I guess, for a BMXer. He's, what is, Tariq, whatever.
you know, the big thing, I mean, we'll probably talk about next week is gonna be like the whole energy drink sponsorship.
We don't get sponsored by them people.
Of how everything is falling by the wayside with like Red Bull freaking sponsoring these guys.
Rockstar,
Rockstar's like kind of Monsters over here big
time freestyle on park.
So it's like that's gonna be the next big one on the next show.
Anything you guys want to talk about? Send it,
and everything.
DM Rick on his page and
yeah, definitely. There was another bike shop. Not locally, but got presented with a deal with JNR and Meebo and turned it down because they didn't care for the way the rear end, with the Meebos and the fixed rear end and the whole derailleur and all this stuff. They weren't a fan of it.
BMX, bro,
and stuff. Where
don't
it's like,
do that shit.
Okay, you know what? I kind of understand that. But,
I don't blame them.
Good stuff.
I don't blame them.
You know,
it's BMX. We don't need derailleurs. We don't need all that bullshit.
Browning 2-speed.
Yeah. Oh, Pee Wee Lee. The one that Pee Wee was running.
God.
But
I just watched the Dirty Knobs last night, and the Browning 2-speed came up. He goes, "Yeah, if you had a Browning, these new riders, they had a Browning 2-speed on the big hill. Shit, it'd be a wrap."
Yeah.
Well, we had what's his name? Who did it?
Barry.
No. The last Olympics, who did the
two-speed Twan.
Two-speed Twan Jet. I'm like, and it didn't work for him. I was like, damn it, Gina.
Yeah.
Well, I know Barry Noble's.
Can you blame him?
There was a handful of them out there, dude. They were working hard. But,
Barry don't need it though. That guy's a beast.
Barry
Noble is one of the best BMXers and personable person I can even think of right now. I mean, I met him when he was 18 when he went pro for Claiborne at the Grands, and I was like, look at this little peck of wood. After he did his cribs and stuff with the
the cribs thing when he was with Kalen,
right? But this kid turned out to be right now is awesome.
Yeah,
what he does and what he puts out for everybody to see.
Exactly.
You cannot. Yeah. We've ran into him at the theater a couple of times. I mean, the guy is very approachable. I am so impressed, especially after what he did to his hand this year.
I just saw him on a Mercedes commercial too.
Isn't that awesome?
No.
A BMXer on a Mercedes commercial.
Are you kidding me?
It don't get any better than that.
Pretty soon you'll see Tyler McCall on a Ford Bronco commercial. I know that too.
Oh yeah,
really?
A T-Mac.
Awesome.
T-Mac.
Awesome. Dude. Hey, you know what? We're no different than the athlete. If you're on point, you're on point. And hey, recognize it because there's a lot of people out there watching these people, like Barry, like Tyler. I mean, there's people watching.
Why can't we get Cam Wood on
a Ferrari or a Porsche or a Tesla or something?
The beer show,
the beer budget.
You never.
Hey, after I saw Cam Wood do that, he's on the trainers, the rollers. That one day, standing up doing.
Oh yeah.
My God.
Yeah.
I was like, I ain't never seen feet like that. Rocky Balboa didn't have shit when he's chasing the chicken, and neither did Oscar De La Hoya. That kid's got some feet.
Yeah.
I was like, holy shit. No wonder he's fast. I mean, that's incredible.
Let's do the work. Let's get these kids famous.
Pretty huge.
We're trying.
But BMX famous again.
Hey guys, thank you again for tuning in. We appreciate it.
For
the hacksaw, the Jim Siebert.
Big Dave,
the governor of Nevada to be. It's coming. It's
biggest
coming.
Little bike park, the mayor, baby.
Yeah.
Awesome
dude, awesome rider, awesome friend.
Appreciate everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Jim. As always, dude, you're a day one dude of the show, and your insight is definitely
appreciated.
dude, it's more than
Yes,
appreciated.
it is. We
You know,
love it.
and stuff.
Even when you're not here and you're commenting, it's like, dude, it makes the show. We really appreciate it because some of the shit you come up with, I'm like, God damn it, he's right. I don't want to admit it, but he's right. I don't say that out loud. I'm like, oh,
any
fuck.
sign of
All
the
right, whatever.
is there? Yeah, any sign of the 99 girl? Shit, dude, can we
Double
get Jim off our back?
Double knuckle. Hey, we're trying. We keep looking. Keep
But
looking.
yeah, hey, greatly appreciate everybody that tuned in, chimed in, the whole thing. Everybody that's doing the whole family gig. Holidays are coming up, dude. Everybody be safe. Much love. Appreciate everybody that tuned in the show. We are going to be here next week. We don't know what the hell we're doing.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
We're going to be here. Jim, dude, I can't say thank you enough. Like, honestly. All right. If people don't know, just tune in tomorrow. All right. Dirty Knobs, the Patterson brothers.
Hey, Miranda was talking to him on our show.
It's going to be a big one.
Yeah, the guy's been around and people know who he is.
He's kind of important, dude.
People know who he is.
He's kind of handsome too.
I'm not sure about all that. I mean,
I'm just saying
he fights pretty good though.
I'm just gonna throw it out there, So, but hey, tomorrow it's gonna be a good one. Get your breakfast burritos. Get
8 o'clock a.m.
Get your coffee freaking poured because
the Patterson brothers.
8 a.m. It's going down. They're Dirty Knobs, JV, freaking EC, and Hollywood Mike Miranda.
Don't miss it. Guys, thank you very much.
Hell yes.
We'll see you in 7 days.
And Jim, thank you, bro. Appreciate you. Everything you do.
Jim's buying breakfast.
Yes, sir. All right. Everybody be cool. Be safe. Much love. Peace out. Oh, shit. Here we go.
My ears hurt. I have headphones on.
Oh, crap.
What? Oh, shit. Oh, fingers over here. Pushing too many goddamn buttons all the time.